RuPaul's Drag Race is a magical place where queens are gifted with superpowers that allow them to move at incredible speeds or even instantly teleport anywhere they desire, where clothes and accessories live a life of their own, and space-time itself can be bent in service of stunning performances. RuPaul's Drag Race is living proof that drag is indeed magic. Before we begin, a very special thanks to everyone who left a comment on part 1. Without your contribution, this video wouldn't have been possible. On RuPaul's Drag Race, looks are as important as performances. Every week, RuPaul herself walks down that runway looking absolutely stunning. So when it's your turn, you better make sure your makeup is on point. That's why some queens learn to reapply their mug at the speed of light.
You know, I kind of threw that away when I came here. It doesn't matter what your body shape is. You should be able to, you know, put on a dress and put on a wig and go get your life and perform for people.
I'm so inspired. I'm gonna go on a diet.
Girl.
I value sisterhood, and when I really like a person and then they really show me who they are, it's hurtful.
What goes around always comes around.
And that's what I believe.
You're right. I also feel like she's been like the most like kind of rude. I just feel like sometimes she just doesn't give like some of us the time of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Miss Cheesecake.
Are you nervous today?
You know what? I am a little bit nervous. You might feel some sort of kind of way, and you could be dead wrong, thinking you sickening bitch and talented bitch, and they be like, womp, womp, womp. You so for all the girls back at home, like, the girls. The girls.
Just girls like you. Filling in for what I missed out on.
That's sickening, because you're definitely about to make up for some lost time. Yeah, that's what you get. The ultimate drag boot camp of life.
Of course, every rule has its exception, and Bianca didn't quite understand that you are supposed to redo your makeup before the runway, not after the episode is over. But of course, she is Bianca, so we're gonna give her a pass on this one.
Congratulations, Miss Act.
Congratulations on winning.
Thank you. I want to have a talk show when I grow up, so I'll let you be my Michelle Visage.
My titties aren't big enough.
Back in season 3, Michelle, or Michael at the time, was so impressed by Mariah that she gave her critique twice. Seriously, twice.
When the interviewing process started, I was getting a little concerned, and then it turned for the better.
So you're better known for the heels, but you're becoming quite the man-eater.
Mariah, you are what we call a grower, not a shower. When the interviewing process started, I was getting a little concerned, and then it turned for the better. But I thought you looked stunning.
Sometimes, the appeal of the workroom is simply too hard to resist. You followed the show for years, auditioned multiple times, maxed out your credit cards, and probably even asked for loans to buy all the outfits that the producers told you to get for the season. And finally, you're here, the day of the premiere. And some queens simply cannot resist any longer, and they will materialize in the workroom by sheer force of will. After Penetration's entrance, no pun intended, you can spot Alaska next to Jinx.
I'm here because I was chosen by thousands of people in the online voting contest.
You're the web vote?
You guys should be happy to know that everybody actually wanted me here.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Oh my God.
1 year later, Laganja and April Carrion did the same thing. After Gia's entrance, you can spot April next to Ben de la Creme and Laganja in the mirror.
Gia came out with the hula hoop with the pocket on it, and she was really living for herself, girl.
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? Come on, season 6, let's get sick-me!
Reporting for duty, April Carrion is in the house.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful after doing RuPaul's Drag Race, you gotta leave a positive impression. That's really important. Being quirky and goofy will help, but being relatable is what will really set you apart from other queens. And of course, no one knows this better than Miss Relatable herself. During All Stars 5, she managed to sport 4 relatable haircuts in a single episode.
I feel like I'm in a dream right now because I've never been this far. I've never seen this level.
You're in the top 3.
Like,
Don't fucking touch me, you crazy bitch.
this cracker does not crumble, bitch. You better watch out.
Titty fight.
I'm over here like Scooby-Doo, like.
Some queens are so shady that they will use their superpowers to get at their fellow competitors whenever possible. Like Bianca Del Rio, for example. Back in season 6, she moved at the speed of light to bitch face Jocelyn Fox. A fraction of a second later, she went back to her business, as if nothing happened.
I'm the butch queen.
You're a butch queen? Where are you gonna draw your inspiration?
Bianca Del Rio.
Queen down. Okay. I cannot wait to see it. All right.
The next one happened during what went down in her story as the scalping of Aiden Zane. While Aiden was desperately trying to explain her point of view, Widow went as far as materializing a shoot sign in her own hand while Hayden was speaking.
From day fucking 1 of this competition, I have had pretty much everybody in this goddamn place coming for me.
Oh. And Widow Von Du was without a doubt one of the shadiest queens to ever appear on the show. I mean, she even created a specular image of herself in order to bitch-face Nikki Doll.
Nikki, how are you feeling about your critiques?
I feel happy because being praised for what I've created boosts my ego.
And if you think that that's the end of it, well then think again. In the same exact episode, she even traveled in time from episode 1 to insult Gigi Good and Nikki Doll.
Nikki and Gigi, they're sweet spirits. I don't think they're gonna sabotage a bitch.
Then Mimi Dearest will be Widow. I will be Baby Dearest. So
Word,
we'll be the family.
These fucking bitches.
That's the way it is. Don't you wish? You could be that bitch.
Miss Jackie and Miss Britta, you two hoes, shut up and let me do my job.
Jokes aside, the producers and editors really did Widow dirty during season 12. And we covered that and other producers' manipulations during the live stream. We're going to do the same for season 13, so if that's something you're interested in, come join us every Sunday. The cheerleading challenge back in season 9 was an absolute catastrophe. And you know what happens when you ask amateurs to perform professional stunts, right? Well, yeah, they tend to get injured. Eureka infamously injured her knee and had to leave the competition. Then she was invited back for season 10, with the only condition that she would film her maxi challenges only on the holodeck. Unfortunately, RuPaul's Drag Race is filmed in a region of space that's prone to temporal and spatial anomalies, and those can interfere with holographic technology in strange and unique ways.
The end is near. Thanks, end of days.
Armageddon late tonight.
Speaking of temporal anomalies, it's not uncommon for space-time to fold on itself during filming, causing time loops and repetitions. You probably all remember what happened to Katya back in season 7 when she was stuck for 6th time in a row. Well, she was not the first one, and she's probably not even going to be the last one. In what went down in her story as the ambushing of Serena Chacha, you can hear Monica repeating "Who are you calling ghetto?" 3 times in a row.
Sorry, at this point, the ghetto lexic and language is gone.
Ooh, no, she better don't.
Who you calling ghetto?
Mistake.
Who you're calling ghetto?
All of you guys.
No, don't.
What I meant to say, however, did it?
Flipping.
No,
Who you're
mistake.
calling ghetto?
That's
Don't call
it.
nobody
That's
ghetto
it.
if you don't know nobody.
Ghetto's a place, mama.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't call someone a place.
It's a language too.
Jadine Dior Fierce got stuck in a mini time loop herself during the Despia Awards.
Rue was laughing so hard at that. She was like, ah!
It pisses me the hell off to be told that I'm not trying when other people are throwing the fucking opportunity away.
And the same happened to Monique some years later in the first episode of All Stars 4.
Both of us have something to prove, but this is All Stars 4. A black jumpsuit, like a leotard, it's not stunning. America, she might be in the bottom, because it's not stunning.
And of course, who can forget the master of time herself, Miss Fifi O'Hara.
I've always been an actor on TV. I was on Boston Public with you.
When I was on Boston Public with you, bitch, shut up.
Don't Christina it out.
Whoa.
Bitch, shut up.
That's fine, we'll talk it.
To win RuPaul's Drag Race, you need charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and teleporting abilities. During season 12, Widow was so excited to meet Chaka Khan that she seamlessly teleported next to her on the sofa.
But hey, it's Chaka Khan. Like, you might as well just dump the dirt over the coffin because the bitch is dead. I can't sit next to the queen without hair.
Fabulous.
In All Stars 2, Detox teleported from one chair to the next, because if looking sexy is paramount, you can rest assured Detox will do whatever it takes to get the job done.
The only high-class Russian whore. I'm a squashing hot mess in a skin-tight dress.
But no one demonstrated a mastery of teleportation like Jara, Sophia, and Valentina. Jara was the first queen ever to teleport twice in the same episode.
Jara, you've won a trip for two to the luxury Our Lucaya Resort on Grand Bahama Island. And for all the tea on the new season of RuPaul's Drag U, premiering June 20th. Check out Facebook and logotv.com.
In the season 9 finale, Valentina matched Jara by teleporting twice in the same episode.
But you can call her mother. It's RuPaul.
Guess who's back in the house?
And years later, she bested herself by becoming the first queen to teleport in multiple seasons.
Whoa. She fell.
There's actually a whole story behind Valentina's teleportation on All Stars. A story of shade, misperception, and cover-ups that deserved its own video. You'll find the link in the pinned comment. RuPaul's Drag Race is a magical place, where clothes, wigs, accessories, and even props have a life of their own. And don't get mistaken, those items have each their own personality and quirks. Back in season 10, Monet's shoes were filling their hopes a little bit too much on the runway, and so they kind of might have changed color a couple of times.
See me from the beach from miles and miles away. I'm giving you neon. No kitty cat wigs today, child. And I look gorgeous.
All the other queens were Sarah Palin in comparison.
In season 8, Cynthia's shoe got distracted and reappeared on her foot moments later, only to realize that she was not supposed to be there and disappeared once again. Some Some items are particularly sensitive, and they might work with or against you depending on their mood. In All Stars 3, during the Sitting on a Secret number, Morgan Spence had such mad respect for Aja that they got themselves out of the way during their split.
Queen got my baby hair slick. Don't gotta say, just lick my secret.
Although they might have had some quarrel with some other queens, because the moment Aja left the center of the stage, they reappeared once again in the same spot. A moment later, the money on the floor was so impressed by Kennedy's performance that it multiplied itself in order to give her a bigger tip.
It lives deep inside your mind.
However, unsure if all the queens deserved to be tipped, the money felt so conflicted that it kept changing its quantity during the whole performance.
Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Misplaced toss.
Some items are just prima donnas, and they will not accept to be set aside. During Trixie's reveal, her dress was so upset to be thrown away that it teleported back to the main stage in a matter of seconds.
It's Lady Bunny!
Yay! I'm Lady Bunny, passed out on a deck chair in Palm Springs, getting a sunburn, and then boom!
Monique's wig even dared to reappear on her head despite being previously removed.
What the fuck is your problem right now? Are you serious?
What's your
You know
problem?
what? You are exactly the girl that I did not like on season 9.
Although moments later it disappeared again, probably because she was scared by the ongoing fight between the Vixen and Eureka. Frankly, I don't blame it.
Somebody says one negative thing and you want to flip the fuck out.
I've been so patient with you.
Oh, okay.
You did not have to go there.
But no items are as much prima donnas as those belonging to our relatable queen. After being removed, her earrings reappeared without permission.
Yes, crouching. Cracker's whack, but this cracker is whacker.
She is crazy, but it does run in the family.
During Untucked, Miss Cracker changed her outfit in order to prepare for the lip sync, but the outfit was not having it, and it completely rematerialized on her body moments later.
It looks more so like it really is going to be Blair and Cracker. They really were like, you know me, I'm on 10. Cracker was kind of on 8, and then Blair, no matter what.
They loved Monet.
You've never had a TV before.
Use that as your strength tonight if you have to lip sync. You know what I mean?
You better twirl for Peggy.
12 for Peggy. Do you need help stretching or anything? You okay?
Miss Cracker, you're safe.
And finally, stage fright is especially common among jackets and coats. In season 10, Monique's lab coat froze on stage, and she had to remove it twice.
Boys don't make passes at queens with flat asses. What can I do about it? Say goodbye, padding.
In season 11, Ariel's jacket panicked on stage, and it kept switching from open to closed.
It's the worst, just the worst, it's the worst.
Good morning. I've never been inside a school before.
Hi, Omarosa? His hairdo was wild. Oh, spill the tea. Trump, their hump, such the stud. Moscow bliss with my bad hombre. But oh, Trump.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing Patricia Arquette in the television show Medium. No, I'm doing RuPaul. No, I'm doing RuPaul.
Mother Ru.
I've never even been in the top, and I'm constantly in the bottom, so I'm not feeling very confident. Going into this.
Alaska, I finally got to listen to Anus, and I get it, because it sounds like what my anus does after eating Mexican.
Don't come from me, bitch.
Aja, she came for your edges. She came for your edges. She tried to snatch you balls.
Do you know what edges are?
Edges, like when you mow grass?
Normally for our ladies of color who like to wear their wigs and their weaves, your edges. She came for your edges, or the natural hair that you leave out to blend in so they cannot clock that it's a wig.
It's a close-guarded secret that the supermodels of the world full name is RuPaul Charles Xavier. That's right, she used to be that Charles Xavier. Before taking the world by storm in the 90s, RuPaul was the leader of that group of superpowered mutants called the X-Men. That's true, that's herstory. Learn your herstory, children. Until she finally left as a form of protest against the discrimination endured by her trans mutant sisters. Her superpowers include psychokinesis.
Your Martian storyline got lost in space. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination. Asia O'Hare.
Telepathy.
Well, I thought they looked like rivets, so I went for like a submarine look for my torpedoes.
Better luck next time, Manila.
Blurred vision.
Silence. Bring back my girls. I've made some decisions. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination. This is your last chance to impress me on her hello. Save yourself from elimination.
Shapeshifting.
How do you think El DeBarge would move?
Probably.
It's funny.
Vengeance.
I would try to hurt them.
No,
like
you
hurt them,
wouldn't.
not physically,
Mentally.
not physically,
Yeah.
but in a mental way that they could never recover from. And people don't know that about me because I'm fucking.
I do.
I'm faking this whole thing of hey, no, I'm not faking.
And fracking.
Oh, the fracking?
Oh yes, the fracking, because what better way to end this video than by celebrating all the multi-millionaires out there who continue making millions after millions by offsetting the cost of their greed on the environment and the future generations. And now, let the fucking music play. Who's that girl? A frackerocious lady. Get up and dance. Get up and sashay, shantay. Axon on the runway. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, if all the boys say she embodies greed. She's wild like an animal. Giving a shit about tomorrow is not practical. She's like a female Al Gore. She's fantastical, female Al Gore. She's just mildly hysterical. She's gonna slay that sexy wrench into oblivion. She just loves money so much more. And she's unconcerned, female Al Gore.